everybody. I am sorry. I am a singular minute late. I have very good reason. I have very good reason for that. We'll get into it later. Thank you for the bits, Shadow.
Do you remember the 21st night of September?
Is that not tonight? Is that a reference to something I do not know? Maybe. Let me take the drink really quick and then I will stretch. 1 second. Let me take the drink. While I'm stretching, welcome in everybody, welcome in Otter, welcome in Frost, welcome in Foggy, welcome in everybody, Dion, Emerald, Finn, Shadow. I don't know how many other people I saw, but I didn't get to say. Miriam, hello. I think that's everyone. I not know that song. I don't know how I do not know the song. Also, hello, Blessed. I don't know. What song is it? What song is it? It's possible I've heard it and it's just not coming to mind. I'm not very good when it comes to music, I should have you know. I am very bad. There's a reason, right? Why when I start humming songs, it's like one of two things. Either you get the Indiana Jones theme song, or recently it's been the Disneyland Phantasmic theme song, which is also Disney World, but that's not important. There's two songs. There's two songs, okay? Okay? I also just realized that I didn't announce that I was stretching. I just got up, I stretched, and I sat back down. Just popping in to say hi, because you go live soon. I'm about to do stuff. No worries, no worries. Thank you for stopping in, Dion. We playing any games? Probably not. Probably not, if I had to guess. I know yesterday I was saying we might. I think today I want to try and just catch up on the chatty chats, because I had stories going into it, and again, I forgot to write all of them down, so it'll just be a go with the flow kind of thing. Also, Jovi, welcome in, welcome in! So, I don't know, it will be fun. It will be fun. I have stories. A matter of if I can remember them is completely different. Also, why is that still open? Close that on my side. The music okay, so really quick little side tangent. Every single time that you hear the starting and the ending music, I'm playing that through a file on my computer that then gets picked up by OBS. So if the music is ever late or anything, it's because the file's not opening. And recently, I can only play it like one time a day, and then the file just like spazzes out, and I don't know what happens. And it was just sitting there trying to run again. I'm like, no, we don't need to hear this song again, not until later. But yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Over sweater Dion is no more. I did see the updated picture, because you changed the hair color as well, right, Dion? I'm also trying to think. Oh yeah, I also said I was gonna say why I was slightly late. Very good reason. It was a very good reason. I was watching another stream. I was watching Scales play Cookie Run, and I was enjoying it. And I knew time was coming up, and I didn't want to leave Cookie Run. That is the only reason. But I myself was not playing it, right? I wasn't the one playing it. I was just watching it. So you can't blame me. You can't blame me. You can't blame me. It's fine. It's fine. Saying you broke it. I didn't break it. Okay, I didn't break the file. The file was already broken. It was just, I don't know. I need to reset my computer more than I do. Whenever I reset my computer, it works again. But I don't like resetting my computer. So we're good. So you're blaming Togi. Why would I blame Togi? Where did Togi come from in this? Just because he made the music doesn't mean that... I'm not blaming Togi. I'm not blaming Togi. Togi is not to blame here. We are good without blaming Togi. But yes, oh god, where should I even start? I have school stories, and then I'd also like to talk about my time at the theater the other day, because that's like the only thing I actually did that was exciting. So I don't know which ones to start with. I have a lot more school ones. The theater one would be a lot faster. And I've kind of shared some of it with the Discord server. What's the drink tonight? Still just water. I'm boring. So just water. Big jug of water. If I run out of water... Ooh, I just hit my mic pop filter. Let me push that back. There we go. If I run out of water, I might need to go fill it during stream, because I probably will need to refresh this water a lot, because I drink a lot more water. You said no, she's basic. Hey. Water is the fundamental drink, right? Every other drink is made up of water. Every other drink has water in it, I'm pretty sure. So therefore, water is best. Water is best. Then Powerade? I could get a Powerade, but the problem is it wouldn't be cold, and I don't like putting it on ice. So I'm not gonna do it. Let me take one drink really quick. I had Arby's for lunch, and I had water with my Arby's. And I don't think I drank enough water with my Arby's because my throat is very dry right now. So I do apologize. I'm probably gonna pause to take drinks by myself quite a bit. Because that roast beef, it's not very happy. So hopefully by drinking water, everything will be happy and everything will go down. Dr. Pepper plus a certain other drink is better? What do you mean plus a certain other drink? Like you mix 2 drinks together, Shadow? I don't think that's how it's meant to be consumed. Yeah. Need a list of Pokemon for the avatar command? I don't think there is a list. Just keep naming Pokemon. Just make sure it's spelled correctly. Keep naming the Pokemon. Eventually it'll change. Can I actually see? Wait, if I go to stream avatars and the gift button, how many? It will not tell me. It says there's 41 pages of Pokemon, which is not a lot, but I also don't think this is all of the Pokemon. I don't know, I'm looking at it. All right, let me close that. That's not a story. That's not a story. Anyway, I think it's about Shadow's job. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if that's a necessary combination. Enough liquid is associated with attraction, so hydration and drinking water is attractive. God damn it. Let me take the drink. Thank you, Frost. It's true, we are mostly water, which means we need more water. If we are mostly water and we have to consume water, is that cannibalism? How close does something need to be to you to be considered cannibalism? Yes, it is. Okay. Talking about, I just unmuted here, water is attractive. Don't worry about it. We're on a new topic. Is consuming water cannibalism if we were mostly made up of water? That is what I want to know. Is that what? This conversation could go and derail very, very quickly. It's just a thought that crossed my mind, and I'm like, nah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think that makes sense. Possibly. Maybe. As I stare at my water bottle, very scared. Let me take another drink. Oh. Is water cannibalism? Okay, there's a poll. I don't know. I feel like there's an argument to both sides of things. Wait, let me look up a proper definition. What is the definition of cannibalism? Hello, what is your definition? Oh. I believe that is a no. I don't think this is it. Oh, geez, no, it's going back to roots, essential nature, element, water. Okay. Well, so far no one's voted no. So far everyone's voted yes, even though I'm reading the proper definition, and I do not believe that water constitutes flesh, nor do I believe water has a species. So, I don't know if we can constitute it as cannibalism. I'll wait for the poll to end so I don't taint whatever stories I want to tell with the poll. Water is still cannibalism? If you pour a bottle of water into the ocean, is the ocean cannibalizing the water that you poured into it? Or is that like something else? As like... Yes. Okay. Is it just because you want the word cannibalism to be used more often? Saltwater kills the freshwater? It just assimilates with it, does it not? That is the proper term, like the proper way to use assimilate, right? Is that we need more cannibalism? Okay, maybe we don't. You know, on the topic of cannibalism, hey, I got to go see the Demon Slayer movie. That's the movie I got to go to the movie theater for. I got to go see it. It was good. It was fun. It was a fun movie. I'm kind of sad that it's a trilogy and I didn't know that going into it. So it left on a very abrupt note and it started very abruptly. Like, if you didn't know anything about Demon Slayer going into it, you won't know anything about it going out, except one guy's bad guy, one guy's good guy, lots of things die. Like, that's all you can get out of it if you didn't already know. Thank you for the bits, Shadow.
My first wish is to turn all fresh water into salt water and all salt water into fresh water.
Like the yin and yang of water, like have equal ability to, or equal equality for both. Is that how yin and yang works? I don't know. Water equals feminine element, ergo drinking mothers. Dear God, Jovi. Dear God. Invert all water at once. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think we kind of need the fresh water. I think there's plenty of salt water. I think there's not enough fresh water in the world. I think we need more. I definitely think we do. But anyway, the movie. The movie itself was not what I wanted to talk about. It was the people at the movie. So I don't get to go to the theaters very often. I think the last time I was at the theaters was... No, I know the last time I was there was when I got to watch one of the early previews for the new Jurassic World movie. So that was obviously a full theater. I think before that, I had not gone to the theater since the third Sonic movie that I went to like 3 times. And obviously that was close to when the movie came out. So I'm like, okay, that would make sense to be kind of full. The preview definitely made sense to be full considering there was like a huge line of people. Yeah, the theater itself probably had somewhere between 20 and 30 people in it. A lot more than I was expecting from an anime movie. Because with my experience from anime movies before, either there's a lot of people, but very few showtimes, or there's a lot of showtimes, but very few people. Like, it flip-flops. Like, I know I saw 3 anime movies in theaters. I can only remember the 2 My Hero movies that I saw, though. I don't know what the third one was. But the first My Hero movie that I went to try and see was the first one they came out with. It showed at like maybe 2 theaters, and those theaters had 1 showtime and dubbed. 1 dub showtime each, and then it was gone. That theater was very, very busy. The other My Hero movie I saw was the third one. I'm pretty sure it had more showtimes, especially dubbed, but it wasn't there. Like, there was no one there. Like, it was empty. So then when I went to the Demon Slayer movie, and I had seen videos from a few days ago of people that got to see it, obviously in other places, I'm like, this will probably be empty. And I was very concerned to see how many showtimes this had. Like, every other anime movie that I saw, empty. Like, well, not a lot. Like, maybe there was 2 showings at a theater a day, max. But there were so many people compared to what I was expecting. Like, there was a huge row of like big families in the back. Like, I think there was a family of 6 and a family of 5 behind me. In my row, I was the only one when I booked my ticket online, and then I looked next to me, and there's this couple, I'm assuming they were a couple, sat down, and who I'm assuming was a boyfriend had to keep telling the girl next to me who every character was and what was going on, because I don't think she knew anything, and she sounded very confused the whole time. The only time she seemed to actually be paying attention was when someone in the back row, who I think also had a young child, was like listening to Ring Around the Rosie in a very high-pitched, cheery voice, which is very ironic for this movie. It was hello Creepo Pokemon. It was fun. It was fun. Most anime movies get pirated or put on illegal. Yeah. I mean, it happens, but there was a lot of people. And then that doesn't even count the people in the row ahead of mine, who was like the last row I started and stopped paying attention to. It was a group of 4. It was a family of 4. There was the 2 parents and 2 kids. One of the kids was probably about 5, and the other one was an infant. And let me take this drink really quick. Thank you, thank you. With the infant and the kid, it would have been fine. That's not necessarily the movie I would have taken my kids to, but I can kind of see you're like, hey, animation's for kids. That's what a lot of parents seem to think. And I think the dad was actually in the anime based on his Demon Slayer shirt. But anyway, they took the kids. The kids were well behaved. They were very quiet. Until they came up with the wonderfulness that was the movie previews. Because you know how you go to the movies, you sit there, the movie time starts, and then it starts playing like pre-roll ads for other movies. Typical movie thing. The very first, actually, no, it was the second. It was the second movie preview that they did. I don't remember what the first one was. It was something that was live action. The second one was the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now, if anyone's talked to me, you guys know that I am not a huge fan. I do not like Five Nights at Freddy's as a franchise. Like, I just had, I've had a bad experience with the fandom and the games and such. So I was already not happy that it came on. However, I also know that's a horror thing. Like, I know it's a horror movie. And I've heard that the first movie was not very scared. I'm going to completely remove this pin. I know the first movie wasn't scary, but this trailer for the second movie, it came on. It was like trying to be jump scare after jump scare after jump scare, and the poor 5-year-old in the front of the theater was crying. So too was one of the children that was sitting behind me, and I was practically crying too. It was not fun. They should not be allowed to play horror movie trailers at the same time, like when you're there for a movie that is not horror. I get that it's October, but that movie is also coming out in December. It does not seem fair. Let me take that stretch really quick as I recount my wonderful tales. Like, all of the other movies that were shown were fine. There was some, like, we're gonna be rerunning old movies. Hey, look at old horror movies, like Frankenstein. Fine, that makes sense. You also weren't showing any of the scary parts of what these movies were supposed to be scary. Hi, Lupin, welcome in, welcome in. We're just ranting about my theater experience really quick. So I don't know. It was exciting. I don't know what to say. It was exciting. And then like 4 more trailers go by, the movie starts, movie was fine. There's a lot of flashbacks, but it was fine. And then that was that. Then I went home and everything went on by day. Oh boy, movies, yeah. It was fine. It was fine. I do agree. I did see your thing. I think it was you, Shadow. I am looking forward to the Mario movie. The Galaxy movie. I liked the first Mario movie. May have also been because my college had like a lottery system to go and see it for free, and I won that even after I'd already seen the movie 2 other times. Maybe it's just because I got a free ticket at one point and I'm like, ooh, movie. But I'm looking forward to it. I like animated movies. I like animated kids movies a lot if I like the theme. So I am all for it. Other than that, though, speaking of movies, no other news has come out about it for a few years. I'm not looking forward to the live action Legend of Zelda. I do not understand why they had to make the Legend of Zelda movie live action. I would have been all for it if it was animated, but why is it live action? I just don't understand. I also don't remember who's publishing it. Who is making the live action Legend of Zelda movie? It's a 2027 movie? Is that the right thing? Oh, Sony's making it. It is. It's a 2027 movie. Why did it have to be live action? I don't know how it would work. I don't understand. I'm looking at this picture and let me click on this. IMDb, do you have this picture? I would love this. This has got to be something else, right? Okay, thank God that is something else. That's a fan project. Okay, I'm gonna steal this picture if it'll let me. Can I click on? I looked up the Legend of Zelda movie and it said The Legend of Zelda 2024. And no offense to whoever these people are. I'm sure your film was great, but I'm sorry, when I see this under the official title, this is this is not what I wanted to see. This did not I don't know what this is supposed to be. Okay. Let me prove really quick that this And let me show you why I was so concerned for a second. Okay, so you see here's the official IMDb, like what pops up on Google if you search up the Legend of Zelda movie. I think IMDb had a little oopsie come up. It's beautiful. It's beyond beautiful. Okay. I don't know if that restores my faith in the movie or not. I know it's unrelated, because when you click on it, it says there's no image available, but I think no. It affirms my point of I'm scared to see what a live action Zelda movie is. I'm sure it can be great. If there's enough CGI, hopefully it's not creepy. I am sure it can be great. If they made Sonic work live action, I think they can make this work live action. Even though I still think it should have been animated. But that's besides the point. Also, thank you for the lurk, Lupin. So I don't know. I don't know. I also hope that they make other animated movies based off of video games. Like, it'll never happen, but Smash Brothers would be cool. Kingdom Hearts would be fun. Hey Disney, you canceled the Kingdom Hearts animated series many years ago, Disney. Disney, please. I would very much appreciate that, and so too would the other lots and lots of Kingdom Hearts fans. Anyway, unrelated to movies, what else is there? There is something. Oh yeah, school stories. I feel like we need a break before I go into the school stories, because it's been fun. The school stories have been beyond fun. You do not understand. Thank you for the follow, robot. Welcome in. Let me also take a drink really quick. I don't know. I have these school stories, but so many of them are me complaining about group projects, because darn, I have a lot of group projects this semester. Also, hello, Cook. Welcome in. All right, I need to take this drink. There we go. And let's see, what else do I have to talk about? There's gotta be something. I know there's something. Not yet, Cook. You gotta try in October. October's the time to try. Trust me, in October, I'm gonna be a mess. Because I have a lot of people IRL that try and do that to me. Just, you know, a lot harder to try. Yeah, I know. I'm hard to scare, right? I'm hard to scare. Wait, I can actually, give me 1 second. I can do a funny thing. At least I think I can do a funny thing if I can open up my, yeah. All right, turn that on. And then we can, do I have it? It's gotta be here, right? Okay, so that thing I was saying, right? Don't worry about it. Wait, can I? See, we're fine. Here, we'll keep that up. We can keep this up right now. I have the watch on. You said a scary word? I don't know, I'd count that as scary. I don't know if that'd be considered scary. Why is my heart rate still rising? Hello, why are you still rising? There is absolutely no reason. You know, it's laughter. I don't know, Foggy. I feel like this is normal. You have another scary word? What's the other scary word? I feel like I'm getting more scared by this scary word. You know? That is a very scary word. I imagine, you know, I think that word's only scary if you know what it means. What's a job? I have no idea. Could you imagine? See, it's saving my heart rate. These words, they're saving it completely. Work? I think schoolwork's scarier than work, if I'm being completely honest. Salary, why would salary be bad? Salary means money, and money is good. Because money means you can waste it on things that don't matter. Hi, Ori. How you doing? Welcome in. It's because you don't have an actual job. Well, maybe that's true. Maybe. There's dog sitting, and dog sitting brings home money. I don't actually get to dog sit again until the end of November, I don't think. But there's dog sitting. You have to go to sleep? No worries. Have a good night, wizard. Journey on the money convo. You time things very well. You time things very well, Takara. Very, very well. Reluctantly dog sit. Okay, it's not reluctant. It's just the fact I like to sleep and those dogs do not let me sleep, which is probably why I get paid a decent amount for dog sitting. But, you know, it's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Because there's school, and school is fun. You're the finance person. Yeah, I mean, finance is a good thing, right? Let me take this drink really quick. Thank you, Frost. Sip, sip. All right, we have the water. We have the water. I definitely feel as though we are going to run out of water. We're only, like, maybe we're barely, technically half an hour into stream. And I think my water is already halfway gone. Wait, you know what I could do? You know what I could do? I think this watch, right? I don't think I need to be anywhere near my computer. I wonder, I have a really stupid idea. How bad would it be? Because this heart rate will track me anywhere, right? I can go anywhere. And if I like go outside, run around, how high do you think I can get my heart rate to go? Because it's already very happy. I'm so tempted. I'm so tempted. I'm also tempted to see how bad my mom will react to me just going outside and starting to run. I am a terrible, terrible runner. I can do like throwing and stuff, but it seems like a bad idea. I think it's a great idea. I am very I'm so tempted. High score. That's true. If you try to exercise, it'll be worse. This is normal heart rate. This is, I'm pretty sure, my heart rate stands the entire time I stream for the most part. Go do it. Okay. Well, I'll come back. I'll tell stories if my mom questions. All right. I don't know if you want to make a note here. I'll make it bigger. We'll go like that. Okay. We got this. All right, I'm so tempted. I want to see if it even raises or if it actually goes down. This will be interesting. All right, I'll be right back. Let's see how this goes. Hi guys! I told you I was a terrible runner. No, it's great. All right, now the wonderful thing. When will it go back down? How long will it take to bring it back down? I didn't even have... It's not very easy to start running. There was a lot of sudden turns to completely turn myself around that I had to take. Hi, Sky. My day's going great. Thank you for asking. Don't mind me being completely dumb with what I was trying to do with my heart rate. Sorry, I'm trying to arrange it so it goes back to where it was before. Whew. That was fun. Guys, who said you can't exercise and be a VTuber at the same time? I think it's a... I think it's a great thing. I think it's a great thing. The best part, too, my parents were outside in the front yard. So one of two things happened. Either, because I think they were talking to the neighbor. So either they heard me running around the backyard, which I don't think is likely, or they had no idea. And I think the no idea part is better. That or I just, like, possibly they, like, caught sight of me from, like, the front yard somehow, but I'm not sure. Drink fast, I don't... Here, let me take the drink. Alright. I think my bottle's almost already empty. I'm gonna go fill this up really quick. I will be right back. See, my heart rate's going down. It's going down. You can no longer say that the flat, like, 90 to 100 is bad. Don't run. I think that's a challenge. I think that's a challenge. Let me... let me go fill up the water. I will be right back again. Hey, you have the heart rate. You can watch it now. It's all bad. Nah, it's great. It's great, Foggy. It's great. Can you not hear me out of breath? I am an awful runner. I can run okay for short distances, but I'm gonna go get more water. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Whew, okay. Okay, we're good. Nah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm telling you, this is normal. God damn it, I need to stretch now. Whose idea was this? This was my idea, Sky, and I think it's a great idea. It's different. I think we could have gotten it higher. If I was out there longer, it, like, spiked every single time I did a back and forth lap. I think it would have been fine. I think it would have been fine. I think we could have gotten it higher. I think we could have hit at least 190, guys. It could have been better. Having it higher is worse. It just means you're getting more oxygen, right? It just means you're getting more oxygen. Watch me be panting this entire stream now. There's a reason I was on the track team, but I was a thrower and not a runner. Again, I can run for short distances. I could probably do the 100 meter. I'm not fast by my running. I'm decent. I'm normally more of like a speed walker. Like I could probably do the speed walking stuff. I'm not a sprinter. I'm not a runner. Definitely not a marathon runner. But I can throw a shot put. I can throw a javelin. I can throw everything. Or is like goal if you want a lower score. What's the fun in that? It's just like in Dead by Daylight yesterday. Dying first was first place, right? So it was great. Normal shape runner would be 107. I'm not out of shape, damn it. I'm not out of shape. I'm just a crappy runner. I've always been a bad runner. Ever since I was a child, I've always been a really god-awful runner. You very much are. I'm not out of shape. I'm just a really bad runner. Even like in PE in elementary school, I was the most like twig-like kid you could ever imagine. I was just, no. You're out of shape at this point, you're not in shape. I have never been a good runner. It's not. I would not be surprised if I actually got tested. If it came back that I had like asthma or something, I would not be surprised in the slightest, or some other condition that made it harder to breathe like that. I'm not sure. It's always been an issue. It only amplified after the first time I had COVID. So yeah, do some training for your health. I'm not out of shape, god damn it. I'm not out of shape. I may have done more weight training than I ever did like endurance training, but still. Hi, hi Shady. Welcome in. Something worse, but it shouldn't affect your heart rate. I thought the heart rate only rised so that you didn't have, what's it called, so that you got more oxygen. So if you have issues breathing, then in theory the heart rate would be higher, right? In theory. Wait, I want to look this up now. Does asthma cause your heart rate to rise higher when running? Can cause your heart rate to rise higher than normal. Wait, what is a normal running heart rate? No, not running speed. Heart rate. Do. No, this is normal. That's normal. Maximum effort, it says, it puts your heart rate between 170 and 190. No, that's fine. I was definitely trying to go as fast as possible, so I'd really consider it more like 80% effort. But that's still relatively normal. This bloodline also goes out of heart issues. You're listening? Okay, question. When you're running, Shady, is it slightly harder to breathe than you feel like your peers have when issues breathing, or your heart rate is higher than normal? You put that much effort? What do you mean you doubt I put effort? I was trying to go for the high score. You're saying I wouldn't put effort in getting the high score? Foggy. Normal resting heart rate is? I wouldn't call this resting though. What is a normal heart rate while talking? I feel like that's very important. 60 to 100 beats per minute while talking. So in other words, my 90 to 100 is normal. Just on the higher end of normal. This means that I am... Hey, higher heart rate means you think faster, right? Higher heart rate means you think faster. This is why I am the peak person that I am. Normal is like 105. Okay, that's not necessarily true. Because sometimes when I was playing things like Phasmophobia, my heart rate went down to like 70. Or that meant I was dying. I'm not really sure. My heart rate normally, though, while like this, is between like 100 and 110. And I would say that you get a lot more excitement out of chat than anything else, right? Or it takes away from your thinking ability because adrenaline. But adrenaline makes me think clearer. Every single time I have adrenaline, I think clearer. Like right now, my mind is not preoccupied by like the three things it's been preoccupied by for many, many years and or months. Whew. It's your IQ. How do you have an IQ? Wait. Does everyone have the same IQ? Oh. God damn it. It's a random number generator. So in theory, if I do it again, my IQ can rise, right? Never mind, I don't like this bot. I don't like this bot. I don't like this bot at all. Hi, Scales. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Hopefully Cookie ended well. Hopefully maybe if you got some more gambles, you got some good gambles out of it. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Don't mind the heart rate. I kind of played like a high score simulator going on. Maybe. Possibly. I think that's the best way to put it. Just possibly. So it's coming down. I think what did it peak out? Was it like 180 something? 184? Is that where it ended? Did it get higher than that? I was kind of checking it like every pause when I tried to turn around. 189? I almost crossed to 190. I could go back. I could go and try and get it to 190. I'm sure we could do it. I'm sure we could do it. With the added fear of my parents watching me, it could probably definitely get higher. What tomorrow is? It's your birthday, right, Sky? Happy early birthday. Because she's unhealthy? No, what do you mean don't? Same legendary I picked from the sector in the gotcha? No, not a double C fairy. And you got Seltzer, pure vanilla. You got a pure vanilla. Pure vanilla is a great pull, especially if you can get the awakened version. Those are good pulls. Those are very, very good pulls. Did you get Black Sapphire Cookie? I feel like, wait, what's this command again? I keep forgetting what my thingy is for him. There it is. Did you get a cookie that looked like... Oh! That's not what I... Where's the other one? I didn't get rid of it because it's funny. Did you get a cookie that looks like that? Hey guys, we can still play highest number simulator. Let me cross that out really quick. Let me cross that out on my paper really quick. All I read was cookie. You know, if I read the second part of this... If I read the second word that went with this, instead of just cookie, I wouldn't have typed it. I don't think I pulled that cookie right. Which bakery did you get it from? The grape one. It's the grape cookie. Black Sapphire is amazing. I wouldn't eat him though. He's too glorious to be eaten. Let me cross that one out. Yeah, there we go. That'd be very sad. I'm sure someone will, and then you can just delete it, Foggy. You can always just delete it. My bad. I did not mean to use that. I had it because, okay, context for why I have that, right? I was messing around. This is the same time that I found out I could force my model to be bald. And I found out I can remove any layer of my model. And I had a thought, and for some reason, it executed very well. Wait, huh? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's true, Scales. I think a much better collab game would be something like Peak. Peak would be a fun collab game. With, like, I've seen a lot of really good Peak collabs. I feel like that one would be fun. Don't worry about it, Shady. I hate I've seen that super toggle 3 times now. Delete that one now. I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off. Let me find it. I'll turn it off. Unless you mean this one, I can also turn that one off. Let me find it. That shall not be named. Where are you? Oh, I still need to do the other 2 color schemes. Turn that one off. Turn that one off. Perfect. Okay, they're turned off. I want to make sure they're turned off, but I'm too scared to actually do. Don't want to know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I feel like we need a better story than that. We've had a great story time so far. I think story time has been, fantastic today. Even though we've only told one story, and that was about the Demon Slayer movie. And, you know, various random other things. My heart rate's finally going back down to normal again. So we're doing fine. We're doing fine. The starting stream and test it? Fine. No, I trust my ability, but we will- okay, fine. I'll test it. I'll make sure that it's off. I'll make sure that it's off. Give me 1 second. It looks like it is off. it has not been turned back on. We are good in that regard. Let's go back. No, it's turned off. It's turned off. Cookie will not come back. Cookie will not come back. Wonderful Cookie. Wonderful Cookie toggle is gone for good. We will not see Black Sapphire in that way anymore. He will forever be on my shoulder and my shoulder alone. I'm not deleting it fully though. It will forever be on my my VTube studio. It makes me laugh every time I see it. I turned it off very quickly. I caught my mistake. I do not know why it was on my list, but did the cookie? Luckily I looked away. Good. That's Foggy's overreacting. Foggy is overreacting. Very much so. Everyone who saw it is overreacting. It's not that bad. It is not that bad. At all. It is not that bad. Can't believe you wrote that one down. I wrote it down and okay, it is off to the top corner of my list. So I have a list. So it says controls. I have the normal purple cookie one, which is P and 6. And then I also have all the hair, the bald with the horns, the forehead, horns only, true bald, big forehead, no horns, but all the hair, cat ears, the blue color scheme, the red color scheme, the sticky notes, and the Miku color scheme. I have all of those written down, because I obviously didn't need to write down, like, what the, why are my toggles not working? Like, what the wings are. Like, I know all of these ones are very easy to do. Obviously didn't need to write those down. But I had that one, and it's, I can't even say its title, but it has a nice little, apostrophe, or whatever, like, little asterisk sign saying, do not type. And all I read was cookie, and then what the control was, and then I put it in, and I'm like, oh, that's not right. When will you do it? I need to do it soon. I'm busy after stream, but I will do it soon. Hopefully, eventually, it will get done. It will get done. Learn to read. Okay, it's just, I needed a cookie. I just needed a cookie. I wanted cookie, and I couldn't remember what the other cookie one was, so we're good. I need a stream deck for the sole purpose of having loads of button VTubers. But models, yeah, or toggles. English! I can read, I promise! Honestly, the stream decks look like they'd be useful, but I also know that if I ever got one for myself, I would never know where to put it, because I've vaguely shown, like, pictures, and I think I've videoed my desk to the Discord server one time. Anyone who's seen it knows that my desk is, like, a little, like, memento, like, hoarder heaven. Like, I have 4 Skylanders. Wait, 4? 5 Skylanders, sorry. 4 amiibos, 2 of which are on top of my monitor, and there's 4 on my desk. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cookie plushies that I made myself. My Switch, a pair of pliers, a whole bunch of Cookie Run, like, redemption codes, an Xbox 360 controller, Joy-Cons that are a separate pair from the one that are attached to my Switch that's on the dock, as well as a random playing card, and a random book stamp, you know, some speakers. Like, there's just a whole bunch of stuff on my desk that I would never know where to put the stream deck, especially since, I have a, like, Sonic phone holder, that holds my phone for the tracking. Like, right now, my phone's being held by Sonic, and that's how everything's going. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting messages right now. I did forget that Vex and Dark both sent me what they wanted me to make my, model into. I will start working on it eventually. Probably not tonight. I'll try and get it before next week's stream. That's my goal. It's been left behind. Pit is on a shelf. I can see him in Palutena right now. Right next to my Sheltier figure. And my silver Funko Pop. And a whole bunch of 3D printed models. And my entire Overlord book collection. They are all on one shelf that are, like, right past my monitors. For next stream, hey, don't say that. I'll just put it as my homework list. I have a lot, and I mean a lot, of things that I need to do for homework. I think I still have about 60 multiple choice assignments. Granted, they technically aren't due until November. However, I'm gonna forget to start doing them and the times that I need to do them, because, like, they have soft deadlines, and I just want to finish them all right off the bat. On before next stream? Shush. Thought the bald and balding toggles were going after the Civathon? They all happen. Wait. I have my handy dandy list. All of them happen during the Civathon. They've all been shown before. It's like like they're all there. This is like the balding ones and everything. Like they're there. They're all from before the Civathon though. But or during Civathon. Just because they unlocked, and that was the fun part. Haven't done before next stream? Well, fair. Disable the room deeds. Oh no, they're permanent. They're permanent. Wait, did I ever let me read this chart. Did I ever say they're permanent? No, it just says more toggles. So no, I kept them as permanent. I'm in college, Jovi. I am in my 4th year of college now. First semester of 4th year, I believe. If my mind is not mistaken. I'm not a toddler, damn it, Foggy. No, I am not. I am very much a legal adult that can drink alcohol if I so chose. Even though I do not choose to. I may have a child mentality, but no, I am an adult. I am an adult. 100% an adult that likes to gamble in a game with cookies. That is what I am, and that is where I stay. Let me take the thingy. Let me take the stretch. I just hit my mic. I apologize if you could hear that. Are ever properly implemented? The dent must remain. You know, if I ever get a 2.0 model, the dent, I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna specifically ask, hey, can I keep a head dent? Like, Jovi, I don't think you've ever seen this head dent. Let me really quick. 5, 6+. I have a dent in the side of my head. Like, my head bounces and I have a dent on both sides. My head's flat in the back. I don't know if I would ask for the dent to be implemented fully. Maybe, I don't know how much it costs. Maybe a separate toggle to add the dent. Like, I feel like that'd be fun. Dent must be there. The dent must remain. Is the dent gonna gain its own cult? Is the dent the next cult that gets formed in the Discord server? It's been so long since we've had an active cult. We have a whole cult chat that never gets used anymore. It had a war at one point in time and it died. You're finally at the top? Nah. No, you know why? You know why? So I'm gonna win. Am I past him yet? Wait, how much does everyone's have? Foggy, how much do you have? Oh, you have a lot more. So if I just do one more. Joke, you actually can? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean, Takara? Make you an— oh, never mind. I read the other message. I don't want to have a head dent. I don't want to have a head dent, right? I don't want to have a head dent. I like not having a head dent. Did you just gamble everything? I don't think that was worth it. That's scary. Worth a shot. You know, true gambler spirit. You always got to keep pushing. You always got to keep pushing. Anyway. Hello, VCat. Welcome in. Bald peak. You know what it could be? Every time you fall, you gotta go bald for 5 minutes. If it's your fault, the team falls. You gotta go bald. It'd be too, rudimentary if you were bald the entire time. But if you were the whole way through, like, you fell. Yeah, you see? And then you're like, it's either a time limit or until someone else falls. Something like that. Like, it's the, like, all the trick shot videos, they always put on, like, a shirt or something if they're the one that kept messing up the trick shot. It'd be the same thing but bald. Even though I don't know if being bald is a punishment, but it'd work. I have ideas. They're not always good ideas, but I have ideas. Your character's most bald? That's true. You gotta match your character the more you go through. Let me take the drink. I see the drink. I'm taking the drink, Foggy, and thank you, Jovi. Water. Anyway. None of my ideas are good ideas? What do you mean none of them are a good idea? What do you mean none of them are good ideas? I have plenty of good ideas. I have plenty. Like, one of my best ideas I had recently was, when my parents were out of town because they were at Disney without me, I decided to take the time to make a huge mess in the kitchen and make another cookie plushie. Like I said, I was going to talk about Cookie Less, but this is a wonderful, wonderful experience. Let me take let me find these pictures. I don't know how to find these pictures. I think if I do from... Oh, I need to disable that. From me. I can find these pictures. I didn't save them to my computer yet. I want to show these. I want to show these. This is not a thing that I was initially planning on showing, but has image. Perfect. Scroll past those. There we go. So I wanted to make this cookie. I wanted to make this cookie in plushie form, specifically this costume of this cookie. The Wind Archer cookie has a really cool legendary costume that I ended up getting, and I really like it because look, he has wings. He has lots and lots of wings, and I'm like, I like this outfit. I like this outfit a lot, and I wanted to make another plushie. So I took that idea, let me close that out really quick, and I patterned my own plushie, and I was kind of proud of how it turned out because there was a lot of like dyeing and of stuff and felt and paint and various other things that I had to do. I'll probably just show the front picture because the back picture isn't great, but I made it. I made it into a plushie. He looks a little dead in the eyes, but that's okay. Hello, little cookie plushie. I feel like, so the wings fold in his resting position is why they're the way they are. I need to go in and add more light like touches to the metal on his wings, but I did it. Have I ever tried to bake or decorate a cookie run cookie? I have not, because I kind of tried very poorly while I was decorating gingerbread cookies last Christmas. No, it was past Christmas. For some reason we still had gingerbread cookies. It was like end of February and they were expiring. I tried to decorate one and it went poorly, and it was so bad I just ate it immediately because I wanted to forget it existed. Yeah, I don't have them. Like, I've decorated other cookies. Do I have pictures of these other cookies? Wait, I might. This is a very relevant topic now. I have pictures. I know I've made videos about these. Do I still have these pictures of the cookies that I yeah, desecrated is probably a very good word for this. That I decorated a few years ago. These were great. I don't know if I have a picture of the Cookie Murder wonderful drawings that I had made somewhere. Those are pottery pieces. That's not what I needed. Basic cookies. Okay, there's a few. So they start off, I have the whole train of what we do with our cookies. So they start off very basic. Like, oh, that's a big picture of a cookie. No, we do not need that. So they start off basic, right? Like, you're like, hey, I have a cookie. It looks like a Christmas tree. We have a basic Christmas tree cookie. You're like, okay, that looks like something a 5-year-old would decorate. That's fine. And then let me put this tiny, like, yeah, we'll put it right there. And then it goes very, very downhill, because then we start getting more abstract. I don't know why these are spawning so big. Why that one didn't shrink. But they start getting very abstract with their designs. And you're like, okay, I can kind of see the vision. I can kind of see the vision of what's going on. It's an end stream an option because we're talking. If you really want me to put end stream as an option, I can after my cookie story. This is unrelated, it's a different cookie story. So then they go abstract, right? You got the abstract cookies. As you can see, it's going downhill. Slightly. Just slightly. What? Why is that the pinned message? Why is that the pinned message? Anyway, it then really starts going downhill. I'm gonna have to really drastically shape this one again. They start getting more and more unique. as the times go. We start losing our really graceful sprinkle placement and everything. And they start turning in to really interesting cookie designs, right? Rock bottom, put a shovel and start digging. No, it's not rock bottom yet. No, rock bottom. The fact I still have these pictures on my computer is what makes this so great. Now that it's full scale of of what our cookie decorating turns into. Doesn't this seem like a great Christmas Eve? I mean, that's a cookie? Well, it was a cookie. There's a cookie somewhere in there. I don't know where it went, but it's in there. It's not a cookie, that's a pile of sprinkles. Can't forget the black icing. No, there's a cookie in there. I promise you there was a cookie in there. What shape it was, I don't know. I don't know. DMs, what are you trying to send me in DMs, VCat? I do not see your DMs, VCat. I cannot do, actually. Alright, I can. Anyway, let me turn back on the end stream, because you guys are yelling at me about the end stream. I see that. I really hope none of you are gonna do it. We're having a great thing. The amount of calories, don't worry about the amount of calories, truly. Surely this is healthy. Surely this is a healthy amount of sugar. This is like the normal American diet, but all in one meal. Alright. End stream's back on. End stream is back on. And it's beautiful. There we go. There we go. Damn it! Darn, you caught my ploy, Foggy! You caught my ploy, Foggy! How dare you catch my ploy, Foggy! You shouldn't have been able to see that, Foggy! You already knew? Well, that's evil. I don't know why the cat did that. I was trying to do something great. Already knew? I knew you changed the price? I just changed it! What do you mean, Foggy? How did you already tell? I don't want to honor it. I don't want to honor it. It's American, it's horrific. It is great. This is peak. This is great. Wait, can we actually- wait. Can we actually see the bit of the cookie? Is that cookie or is that like a broken sprinkle? Is this a piece of the cookie? No, it's a piece of the plate. No, wait, we are gonna find this piece of the cookie. I don't know where the cookie is. We're gonna find it. I'm gonna block my face. We're gonna find this cookie. There is a cookie somewhere in here. We just need to find the outline of it. I promise you there is a cookie here. Somewhere there is a cookie here. I don't know where it is, but somewhere there is a cookie. I genuinely don't know. It's somewhere. Gordon Ramsay would be in true shock. Gordon Ramsay, doesn't need it. I think equally painful for all. I don't know. That pile of sprinkles is a heart attack. You know what's a heart attack? Is the fact that I only changed that price, right, Foggy? It was not for you. I did not want you to get it. I did not want anyone else to get it. You know why? Because a very important thing is coming out next week that I really wanted to play. And I would not be allowed to play of my own free will without getting yelled at, which is why I had the cat and I do a thing. And that is the reason. That is the reason. And now I can't do that. And now I'm sad. And I really wanted to do it. Really, really badly. That's gonna be a pain to set up, but okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I need to go to the game store then. It's not that bad. It's better than I thought it was gonna be. We are all truly going to suffer here. We can do that. That'll be Sunday stream. That'll be Sunday stream. Am I allowed to say what it is, Foggy? Am I allowed to say what it is? I feel as though I should be allowed to say what the redeem is. Pick something equally bad, so no surprise them. Okay. Okay, we'll do that. I don't think it's that bad. I have at least one really fun pick of a game that I'm staring at, and I've been holding on to this game. I bought this game a long time ago. I'm still holding on to it. I've had it, and it's gonna be fun. Oh boy, it's gonna be fun. I'm still just sad that I found so many really badly named games, but all the discs were scratched beyond comprehension. But I need to go to the game store. That's all I can say. I need to go to the game store. It's been so long. But anyway, we now have both games for next week decided. Saturday is King of the Castle. Sunday will be announced tomorrow when I make the stream announcements. I don't know if I should say it, VCat, but I'm gonna say it. These are VCat's words, not my own. Foggy is the worst moderator. Even the bots are 10 times better. Every single person that's ever been here, and people like Frost are better than more than 50 ways. I hate you, Foggy. Those are VCat's words, not my own. I was purely meant to say them, and I think I read that wrong. Without the redeem? I don't know what you're talking about. Stretch? Alright, let me take this stretch really quick. Thank you, Frost. You know, I never got to talk about the school stuff, and I think I'm gonna refrain from talking about the school stuff. Let me take the drink. Forget about a lot of things. I do forget about a lot of things. Let me also get rid of the, let me remove that. Let me remove that. Let me remove this. Let me remove that. Do I have any other fun pictures? These are all pictures that I had from a time of, like, these are all pictures from videos. Do I have a fun picture? It's unrelated to anything else. I have a picture of a turd. I don't know if that counts, but I have a picture of a turd. I have a picture of a turd. That's gotta be great, right? I don't know why I have a picture of a turd, but I have a picture of a turd. I have a picture of a hot dog. Apparently why does the hot dog have sesame seeds? Why does the hot dog have sesame seeds? What? I'm confused. I remember what that one was for. I don't remember what a lot of these were for, if I'm being completely honest. Like, why do I just have pictures of bread? I don't know, but I have pictures of bread. This is a very fun folder to reminisce through. How much you made you drown? I didn't drown though. I didn't drown though. I have the very first quote-unquote meme that someone's ever made during my very first stream. Because I was having internet issues the entire first debut stream. That one was fun. That was fun. And I won. I won the contest, by the way. I wish I still had my pictures of my really, really bad internet connection. I do not believe I still do, though. Because they were great with like my 0.02% upload speed. Or whatever megabits, whatever upload speed. That one was great. That one was great. I don't think I have anything else, though. What is this? I see. I have a picture of a scorpion. Very cartoony picture of a scorpion. I have a picture of guinea pigs. 3DS. Cybertruck. Picture of fries. For some reason, 2016. That's about it, though. Oh well. I have stuff. I have a lot of stuff. You missed the first stream? Hey, that is a perfectly fine thing to miss it for. The wedding is much more important. The wedding is much more important, Foggy. 100% the wedding is more important. Don't insult the turd. Why can't we insult wait, I just remembered what you were trying to say. Okay? Okay? That's not very nice, Frost. That's not very nice. The turd was insulting me. That's not nice. Anyway, I don't think I have much. I don't have much more. I have obviously like pictures of Pit in this. I have a picture of a cartoon baby. A really high definition picture of a cow. All right, I'm closing that folder. That folder is very, very distracting. Don't worry about it, Frost. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's not important. YouTube short? Okay. I technically I consider it as two different debuts. My debut was a YouTube short. And it was very poorly cropped. And like half of the images and the words are going off the screen because I didn't realize how it would crop. Yes, technically that is my debut. Technically, I guess I have 3. I have the model reveal that I did on Twitter. It was like the only thing that I did on Twitter. I had the YouTube shorts were my start into content creation as a VTuber, and then I also had like a year later I had my streaming debut. So I counted as at least 2 different debuts. Watch before it's only poorly cropped on mobile devices. I think like on PC and stuff it looks perfectly fine. Also, see ya, Sky. Have fun with the ice cream. Also, why did you get tagged, VCat? I can't just, you know, give it again. I can't. It's bad. I wanted to play Cookie on stream. It was the only way. It was the only way. It was definitely the only way. And I'm very sad. VCat, you should have known. You should have just been ready. You should have just been ready, VCat. We're too slow. You failed, VCat. Let's pick something painful. You could have picked stuff much worse. What's gonna be painful is setting that up again because I don't know where it went, if I'm being completely honest. I'm scared. Anyway, you guys will find out what that is. It's something we've done before. It is something we've done before, although very, very long ago. Very long ago did we do this thing. But I'm fine with it. It's no cookie, but it's fine. No, I trust you, VCat. I trust you, VCat. Stuff from work because of the planning. Okay. We haven't been planning very well, if I'm being honest. It's just been planning. And it was more of just a sudden DM with the cat saying, hey, can you set it to this amount and then turn it on? Deny Foggy? I can't just deny Foggy. There's no way to redeem it. I can't make it redeemable or repurchasable or anything, or like refundable. That's the word. My brain's dying, by the way. I think the adrenaline wore off. I'm short-circuiting now. See, I think better when adrenaline is running from running in a stupid way. I think that's the way everything goes. We're trying to plot. I'm gonna not accept that. Foggy. It's a big update, Foggy. I would have had a 3rd stream, Foggy, that you wouldn't have even had to be there for, Foggy. It would have been a 3rd stream, Foggy. Don't time out VCat, Takara. Oh well. Oh well, I see. Sad. Okay, anyway. I don't know what else to talk about because I don't really feel like going on a rant anymore about all of the team projects and the wonderful teammates I've had so far, even though we're only a few weeks into the semester for me. I don't know how to talk about it, even though I have 4 of them and they are all very special, but we'll figure it out. Finally, peace. What do you mean peace? The cat just showed up, okay? The cat just showed up. Wasn't until the 2nd short. That's true. I also feel like I sounded a lot different. Like the early shorts, I was very rambunctious with my model. Like every once in a while you'll notice like my model like very quickly jolts side to side like this. That was every short. Like I try to be a lot more careful with my model movement. Like I still try to like lean in to animate it somewhat, but I try to be a lot less jerky because my model, I have the settings turned down a lot. It takes a lot of movement. Like I need to fully move my head side to side for the model to pick it up. But sometimes it spazzes out and it does stuff. But for the shorts, dear God, it was I was like, I need this movement. We need the movement. Maybe that's why I got more views, because there was a movement. I don't know, but yeah, with everything. Welcome in, Squirtle. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, the shorts were interesting, and I also didn't know how to narrate. I don't know if I still don't know how to narrate. For 2.0, you can put on a voice filter. I don't know that I want to be a normal. I'll stick with my normal voice. I think my normal voice is perfectly fine. I don't think I need any more voices. I'll stick with my normal voice, and everything will be good. Yeah, we don't need to have anything else. We don't need to have anything else. Why do you guys continuously time out VCat? Poor VCat. Welcome in, Master Ace. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, those shorts. Wait, how long ago? It's been 2 years now, right? Wait. YouTube. Oh, that's something else. Do not play that. Do not play that. I don't want to listen to that. Not right now. Not right now. Please. Thank you. Oh, still don't want to listen to that. It's lagging! Dear God, it's lagging! It's lagging badly. Shorts! I want to go oldest first. When did it come out? My very first short came out August 19th of 2023. It has been 2 years. It's been over 2 years now since I had my very first short. Dear God, it's been so long. It's been so long. Change the cooldown? Nah, we're good. We're good. But I don't even know. I don't even know. It's fun. It's fun. What was my first short about? Oh, wait. There's no way. Was my first one really about discus? Wasn't, right? It was about discus. I sound so dead. I sound so dead in that video. Better use the actual voice than put on a filter. I'd rather have a distinct accent. Don't put a filter in. Yeah. I'm very curious. I don't think I have an accent, right? I guess West Coast American accent is a thing. Is it just wherever you are, you don't think you have an accent because almost everyone else speaks the same way? Like, my mom always tries to say that we are like bland and have no accent, but I don't know. What do you want to ask? What do you want to ask, VCat? You have an accent? Okay, so what counts as not having an accent then? You can't just override.
To overwrite VCar.
Thank you for the bits, Takara. I don't think you can just override VCat though. You know, that's fair. That's fair. You can't do it on the mods. The mods, I'm very bad at remodding people. You can't time out the mods. You can time out anyone else. Anybody else. Like, you could time out Takara who tried to override you. Technically, that Takara's not a Twitch mod. The time kill him. Okay, never mind. I'm going to close my definition of cannibalism, please. We're going... That's such a weird sentence. Okay, we're gonna find the wonderful buttons. Where are the wonderful buttons? We need a channel. No, not channel. Power up and channel points. Time somebody out. Edit. We're going to change this to that. No, not 52. 5 minutes. All right, we changed it. What's this convo? Well, okay. There's a lot of things. Don't worry about the definition thing. That part's unimportant. That related to earlier this stream. So yeah, currently it was kind of talking about like debuts for streaming, and that turned into YouTube shorts, and then that turned into everyone's fighting each other, and there's also this other talk about accents. There's a lot going on. Everyone's mad at VCat. More like I'm mad at VCat because VCat didn't redeem the thing that I made easily redeemable to the cat. So now we can't play Cookie Run on stream. I would have had a bonus stream on Tuesday just to play Cookie Run. It's chaos. It's always chaos here. It's always chaos whenever I have a just chatting stream. At least I didn't accidentally go into a whole bunch of innuendos that I did not intend to say. That was a long time ago, and I still have not lived that down. So there's a lot of things. There's a lot of things going on. You pick someone beforehand. I gave you time and choice. Okay. Don't argue, peoples. Don't argue. Arguments are bad. Arguments are very bad. There was also Master Ace, you missed the best part. You missed the best part. You see the heart rate thing up there? That's tracking my heart rate right now. And it's actually it actually updates very quickly. Like, I'm watching the watch, it immediately updates to the stream. We tried to play High Score Simulator, and we got pretty high. I feel like we could get higher. I feel like we could go higher if we tried. I feel like that's like the proper way to close out a stream, except I got very lucky that my parents were not there watching me poorly run around the backyard. So we'll see. But we got up to, I know it got to at least 184 or something. Then Foggy said it got up to 189. I feel like we can do that. We're not doing this yet. I feel like it's a great thing. I feel like it's a great thing to do. You gotta take full advantage of the Apple Watch, you know. The Apple Watch is very amazing. It's always on my wrist, so you may as well turn it on. I'm just very amazed it didn't die during yesterday's stream. I don't trust how well this will go. It'll go great. It would go great. I finally calmed down from it before. It only took like 15-20 minutes. And then all my progress got reset somewhere in there because I turned on a toggle I shouldn't have turned on. But it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, we have water. Water's all we need. Apparently you guys are saying I'm out of shape, even though I'm not perfectly in shape, thank you. But I've just always been a bad runner, and you know, if there's some other way, is there a different way to just do jumping jacks and stuff, get your heart rate up? Can I do it that way? So BPM is 100, crazy enough. If accurate, your heart is struggling. I would like to argue that the reason it's so high is because of how much I talk. I don't normally talk this much. Like, in a normal day when I'm not streaming, I don't talk this much. And like, I don't know if you can hear it, but sometimes I go off of really, really long breaths. Like, I'll keep talking for probably about like a minute and a half off of one breath. Like, I don't know how well my mic picks up or if the noise cancellation gets it. Like, I'll take a deep breath and then I'll just keep talking. And I don't know if that also causes my heart rate to spike because it's trying to pump oxygen around when I have like no oxygen going, actually intaking. I'm just purely going, okay, keep talking until eventually I run out of air and then I need to go, and then we're good. And then we go again. Like, I don't know if that's a part of it. I don't know if it's because I'm trying to keep up with chat and I am still, you know, slightly an introvert on the inside. I don't know if that relates to it. I also don't know if it's because I am very much, not sitting still. Like I was saying earlier, my model is very active. Like, to get my model to look side to side, I at least need to turn my head full tilt. But it's much easier if you turn your body full tilt. So I'm kind of doing like core strength exercises the entire time I'm streaming, trying to get my model to move the ways that I'd like it to do. Although a lot of the time I'm not moving as drastically as it looks like my model's moving. It's like, I think I need to go back in because my chair pivots a lot more now. Like this, I'm keeping my head still. And as you can see, it's still moving. So I might need to go in and tighten the, like, parameter controls some more. But we'll see. Chat's making you do stuff? What's chat making you do? Oh, actually time people out, I see. Should never get you a swivel chair. Is this not considered a swivel chair? My chair swivels, and it's great. This, at least this chair doesn't squeak. Or randomly deflate like my other chair does. I still have the other chair. I still have the squeaky chair. I know I said I'd make that a redeem. I don't really want to have a chair swap redeem. Wait, I'm curious. Can I get this chair to squeak? Wait, I'm gonna swap chairs really quick. All right. Good chair. Go over there. Other old chair. Come over here. Oh, it's already trying to squeak. Can I get this chair? I think I can. Oh, is it broken? Why does it lean so far back now? My other chair doesn't lean back. Oh, I forgot how nice this chair was. They both have no armrests. I'm about to like flip backwards in this chair. Oh. Is it all the way up? It's all the way up. I don't know. I'll sit in this chair. I'll see if I can get to squeak. It used to squeak a lot. Like, a lot. Also, VCat, don't spam. VCat, listen to Foggy. Do not spam. Alright, Oh, I forgot how comfortable this chair was. I thought my other chair was comfortable. This one's so nice. This one is so nice. Oh my god, this chair is so great. Anyway, I'm also leaning so far back. Thank you for the bit scales.
You woo.
Alright, you know, I'm like fully reclined in this thing almost. I don't think it's supposed to lean this far back. Oh, this is nice. Okay, well, I can't lean in too easily anymore. I'm like fully reclined in my chair right now. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Well, where were we? I can't remember what we were talking about. Let me turn this on Stream Manager. There we go. We're good. Why did you time VCat out for so long? Anyway, stories. I don't know. I don't really have stories. So there's like two things that have been going on. There's either homework, other than the random movie, or there's like Cookie, and I don't want to talk about Cookie because people yell at me when I talk about Cookie Run. So I don't know what to talk about. Because I don't think anyone really wants to hear me rant about school stories, is the problem. Because it's scary. A bit of a haircut.
Okay, now you will get a bit of a haircut. How much would you like off?
Too much! Too much!
I already started shaving all your hair off.
Too much! It was too much, Scales. It's too much. Thank you for the bits. You know, at least my hair grows back insanely fast, right? Eventually my hair will come back. Eventually. Hopefully. You know, the one nice thing is I don't lose my eyebrows. I don't lose all of my hair. I just strictly lose the hair on my head. I still have eyebrows, and that's a bonus. Everything but at least I didn't shave your horns off. True, I did get to keep my horns that do not position themselves very well on my head, but I have them. That's true. And now it's the complete opposite. Okay, I know what you wanted. I'm going to redeem what you wanted. I'm sure you... The problem is they aren't official. So, where is Truebald? 5-6+. Here, I know this is what you guys wanted. So I'll go with this. I think the barber stole everything. Hey, my wings are back. Absolutely everything. Let me turn that off. There we go. Halo makes... I turned off the halo. The halo breaks. Side view real quick. Hey, I have a head dent. Would you like the other side too? I'm a fashion model, right? Everything is perfect. Isn't it great? Hey, don't laugh. It's perfect. It makes me unique. That and the fact that my head bounces. Look at it. It can be round, it can be ovular. My forehead shrinks and grows with the pace. I don't know if that's because it's flat. I don't know, but it happens. Beautiful. Yeah. It's great, isn't it? There's no sarcasm at all in your speech. I'm perfectly fine. Globular is a big word for you. Wait, is it globular or globally? I'm assuming it's globular. Rose can come off for 25k followers. You know, if we hit 25k followers, I will make a redeem to take the eyebrows off. I don't know why we would need it, but we can do it. That can be a thing. Anyway, let me take my horn. Let me put the horn back on. There we go. No, that down, gamers. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. I don't think that'll become a normal cut option. How many followers do I have? On just Twitch, I'm sitting at 627. Sure, that's someone's birthday. But 627, that's where I'm sitting. Why can't you fly? They slander you? Okay. The flight is not perfectly explained, but it was something along the lines of I was dropped on my wings and they folded over and never came back. I'm not really sure though. They still move. In theory, one day they can work again. One day. Eventually they can. I believe. She has a dent in her head and now is flightless. We don't have official lore. That was lost to time. Right? That was lost to time. One day we will have lore. We'll get you in the sky again soon. Yeah. Thank you. Just don't take me to the vet, please. That would be very bad. Let me take the drink really quick. Thank Jovi. True. The flightless part is the only consistent part. I don't know if being dropped on the head is consistent. Okay. I don't know if that's the consistent part. I'm not sure, right? I'm not sure. Anyway, hi everyone. How's today going? You know what we haven't had for a while? A commercial break. We haven't had a wonderful commercial break. It's been so long. It's been so long. I'm being captured, imprisoned. You know, isn't that the one where I had siblings as well? Run ads, please. No, it's not an ad break. It's not that kind of ad break. I can't believe we forgot these wonderful things. We can bring... No, Foggy. We're bringing back the wonderful segment of the Pit Pals. Do you not remember? Hello, Saki. Welcome in. Do you not remember the wonderful Pit Pals? Okay, it's been so long since I've done this. I don't know if I can still remember this. So for one of my high school projects, had to come up with a wonderful creation where you had to come up with your own idea. Didn't need to make sense, but you just had to have it. All right, Jockey. So without further ado, God damn it. All right. What we have is we had to come up with an item, and it didn't need to make sense. It just had to be an item. Why is my chair falling down? Okay. So, how would you guys like to have a friend? A friend that's always with you, a friend you can make grow whenever you need be. Well, I have just the thing for you. Introducing the Pit Pals, a wonderful pal for your pits. And by that, I mean your armpits. All you have to do is take this can, shake it up a little, and spray it in your armpit. Be sure not to put it on direct skin contact. Be sure to have a t-shirt on because it will not come off. A Pit Pal will live with you for the entirety of your duration that you have this item on. Be it a shirt, a jacket, or anything else. When you have a Pit Pal, it will be your friend. It can talk to you, it can look at you. Different versions of these cans come with different capabilities. Would you like it to just have eyes, or would you like it to have a mouth and nose with no eyes? It depends on you. It'll be your friend. Be sure to feed it and take care of it. They love wonderful things like deodorant. Be sure to feed it lots of deodorant, but don't wear it yourself because that might tox it out. Anyway, you can have a Pit Pal of your own for just $99.99. Be sure to find one at your local convenience store, aka only Walmart, because only Walmart carries Pit Pals. Thank you. Hope to see you soon with your very own pal. It's been so long. It's been so long since I tried to make a really bad infomercial. I love them so much. Pit Pals are my prized creation. I still don't have a picture of a Pit Pal, but I would love it. Don't say that.
How much to never hear this again?
Don't say that,
willing
Shadow.
to spend a lot.
Don't say that, Shadow. Pit Pals are amazing. Is there one for anything but the armpits? No, that's why. Where else would you want a Pit Pal? There's the Pit Pals. That way you can hide them. Like you close your arm and then you don't need to see it. You can't. Hopefully you won't like smother it, but you don't need to see it anymore. There used to be a different thing, right? Where you could wash it out by using, there was some special chemical or something that you could wash out the Pit Pals. And that was like Pit Pal euthanasia. I don't know. I don't know. It's been so long. I don't think I've actually thought about the Pit Pals for at least a year. It has been so long. They used to be a mainstay of these streams. Also, Sia Scales, thank you for the raid and thank you for sticking around for so long. Have a good rest. Find it next to the gun section. No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. No, it's nice. They're nice. Ace, no. No. It's okay. They're just pit pals. They're friends. They're friends for your pits. It's great. Just don't make skin contact and it's fine. You guys don't seem to like my infomercials. Also, my chair's starting to squeak. I can't get to the really annoying squeaks. Oh yeah, you get one? Okay. I would love to get myself a pit pal. If they were ever in stock. They're never in stock though. They're never in stock. Chair ASMR? I am. It's trying to squeak. It's making like grumbly noises. I changed to my squeaky chair, which I haven't been in a while, and is super comfortable. It's not squeaking like it normally did. I think because I haven't used this chair for a long time. All it's done is hold Skylanders recently. Hey, Takara, don't say that. Don't say that. I should have you know, Takara, I only remembered the Pit Pals because you joined. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't know if it was the green that your name is on my screen, like the really bright green that I see. I don't know what it is, but just reading it, it popped into my name. You got concept art? I used to have concept art for Pit Pals. I don't know if I still have it. Let me see. I'm gonna lose tracking for a second. I'm gonna look through my phone's picture roll. I don't delete photos. I might, because for this class, I had to make a digital picture. My iPad. It might be on my iPad. It would be on my iPad, I think. I'm gonna go grab my iPad really quick. Wait, go grab my iPad. I wanna see if I have the initial concept art for the Pit Pals. I will be right back. I need to see this. I don't think I do, but I hope so. Be right back. All right, I got the iPad. Let's see. I'm not gonna screen share it because I don't know what's gonna pop up. It'd be under Ibis Paint. It's possible it's on my phone too. I might need to check my phone if it's not on my iPad. Those are the only two places, because obviously I lost track to my high school email. All right, definitely before all the murder drone stuff, before all of the emotes. Sonic OCs, I think it'd be before that. I might not have it. Oh! I do have it! They used to be called Pit Pets instead of Pit Pals. The name has evolved over time. I'll stretch 1 second, and I'll also take the drink after I stretch. Alright. Let's go to the side. Let's go to the other side. Let's go back. Let's go down. We got it. Okay, I do have it. Okay, let me make sure. Okay, this is such a great, it's not the best concept image, but this is what I submitted for a grade in high school. Let me save this and send this over to my computer. The fact I still have this. Alright, I took a drink. The fact I still have this makes me so happy. Oh my god, this makes me so happy. I almost accidentally sent that to Scales. Let's not send that to Scales. Where is the friends account that they don't use? Yeah, there it is. Please never find your account. Alright, it's sending over. It's sent over. Let's go. Let me put this. Perfect. Yeah, the chair is squeaking now. The chair is very much squeaking now. This is amazing. All right. So again, they used to be called pit pets. I'm gonna double check this image again to make sure I don't have my name on this or anything. Now we're good. Okay. Screenshot that. They used to be called pit pets, not pit pals. The name interchangeable. Interchangeable. You guys ready for this masterpiece? Again, this was submitted in high school for a grade, by the way. This was a high school graded thing. They've evolved in my interpretation of what they are. But they're great. They're 100% great. I'm gonna block my face for a second. Isn't this a great advertisement? Isn't this fantastic? I can't imagine anything better than what I'm looking at right now. Isn't it great? Aren't the pit pals, the pit pets great? I'm not gonna dox myself, damn it. I'm not gonna dox myself. I'm better than that. I'm better than that. I am very much better than that. Okay? It's great. It's great. And then you wanted the concept art for the pit pals. This is my high school concept of how to make a pit pal. That was my high school pit pal. Isn't it great? I believe that I could make a much more high definition pit pal if we really needed it. Are you still like parasites? No, they're friends for your pits or pets. Pit pets. Either way. No, they're not parasites. I think of them more like a fungus that grows and has eyes. Like, kind of a mix of a fungus and a sea urchin, but with like cartoony faces. Like, what are the things? I was about to say like a Care Bear, but definitely not like a Care Bear. Something like that. Also, Hyper, welcome in, welcome in. Let me know what part of your name you would like me to, how you'd like me to say your name, but don't worry about it. It's an E-rated parasite. It's not a parasite, okay? It's not a parasite. It's a friend. It's a pal, if you would. Or a pet. It's a pit pet. Pit pal. Pit pal. Pit pet. Yep. Yep. There we go. That's what it is. What about Hyperate, like the heart rate app? Okay, that works. That works. Wait. Let me. You know what's really funny is that's what I'm using for. That's what I'm using for my heart rate right now. All right. I can do hype rate. All right. Sorry. I misread. I misread a lot. But welcome in. Welcome in. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're talking about stuff from high school and things that I used to say on stream. It's been a very interesting just chatting stream. It's a team account behind the app. Is it actually? Well, hello. I mainly have it on right now because I was trying to play High Score Simulator and see how high I could get my heart rate. It was fun. But yes, welcome in nonetheless. We're just hanging out here and my heart rate's not healthy. That's what I'm learning here. That's what I'm learning. That's very, very much what I'm learning. I'm not a psycho. Okay, Ace. Not a psycho. I'm not a psycho. I am a very, very normal person. I'm a very normal person that may or may not have ran around their backyard to see how high I get my heart rate. It's fine. 225, otherwise, no. Okay, it's a high score for me at that very moment. I only got up to 189. It's not a super high score, okay? It's not a super high score. I don't think I could get above 200. Although I could try. I very much could try. I think people might yell at me for trying. And my parents might look at me very weirded out. I got very lucky that they were not inside the house when I ran through the house trying to get to the backyard. No, but the 200. Think about the 200. Think about the 200. We might need to save it for another day. We might need to save it for another day. An earlier stream, perhaps. I could, wait. I can't remember. I don't think I could get away with running around the block. But I could run outside and it still worked. So we'll figure it out one day. One day. I don't want you dying. I'm not gonna die, okay? I'm not gonna die. My body, I'm sure, will not elevate my heart rate to an unhealthy point. I'm just bad at running. Too hot? Let her cook her 2 brain cells? Okay. Okay. My 2 brain cells correlate to 200 heart rate, right? Right? Surely they do, right? I can get 401k first? No, don't think like that. Okay, I'm not, guys, I'm not gonna die. Okay, stop trying to pawn off my VTuber assets. Okay, +1 equals 17. What? Guys, you guys are confusing me. The adrenaline from running around has completely freaked me out now. Okay. We're better. We're getting somewhere. We're gonna figure out something. Is there any way to... Okay, wait. Google. Best way to elevate heart rate fast. What is the best way? Alter your pace when you're walking, riding a bike, swimming. You don't have to increase pace for the entire workout. No, I want to elevate it. I don't... Okay, cancer center. I don't... That's not what I was looking for. Fastest way to elevate heart rate. What is... High intensity physical exercise, such as jumping jacks, high knees... Okay. So in theory, if I just start doing jumping jacks, right? We could go back to High Score Simulator. In theory, I've high knees. I don't like high knees. What jumping jacks? Jumping jacks are easy. Just do jumping jacks, right? Trying to save you. Don't worry. We'll figure this out. Okay, wait. How loud is this gonna be? If I keep my headphones on, I feel like the cable is gonna be very loud. I want to see. If I move my mic, right? If I'm standing up right now. If I move my mic. Oh, I'm so curious. I want to see. Hey, Foggy, don't question this High Score Simulator. Can we get above a 189? That is the question. Can we go for our own personal best? I feel like this is a personal best that is very... I should probably turn off my fan, shouldn't I? I feel like if I... Yeah, with my hands up, I'm gonna hit the fan. I think that's the light. Oh, it's gonna get really warm in here. Turn off the fan, please. Trying to put my hand up to slow down the fan. Is it off? Now is it off? Come on, little fan. Stop. Stop, little fan. I apologize if you can hear me trying to stop the fan. Off now? Nope. One more click. There we go. Okay. Now we can. I don't need to risk hitting the ceiling fan. Okay. Might not be here for the next week. Let's say our guns. Okay. Guys. I'm gonna be fine. It's just jumping jacks. Guys, how bad can jumping jacks be? Okay? No. Hyperate, we're gonna be fine. Okay?
Toddler, stop doing very stupid things.
It's not stupid. They're freaking jumping jacks. What is the problem with jumping jacks, right? Jumping jacks haven't killed anyone, I think. We'll be fine. Hopefully you can't hear it when I jump, because I have, like, tennis shoes on right now. Like, it's not gonna be quiet. I am on carpet, though. I'm waiting for my parents to come in, like, what are you doing? Alright. Let us see. Can we get a new personal best? My heart rate's already increasing without having to do anything, so perfect. We're fine, right? Inside, on carpet, perfect, right? Okay, my family is not one for normal things of take your shoes off at the door. That is one thing. But I feel like we need to do this. This is something we need to do. How many? Okay. Give me a number. Give me a number of jumping jacks. And we'll see if it does what it's supposed to do. Does anyone have a number? First number, preferably under triple digits, is what I'm going to do. Hey, Shadow, do not question. Do not question, Shadow. This is what we're doing. Under triple digits. Under triple digits. 50? You guys suck. Okay. What to do? Let's not step on the card binder. Let's put that under the chair or on the chair. Okay. Don't worry, VCat. I mean, hopefully you guys can't hear the cord going crazy. I have my headphones on in case anyone redeems anything, but we'll see. 1, 2. Oh god, the tracking looks so bad. Okay, we got 2. Wait, what if I hold the tracking? How bad does that look? I lose. I can't do a full jumping jack with the hands and everything if I hold the tracking. It's gonna look bad. Maybe I should I go to the PNG model? Would that work better? Nah, we'll have scuff. We'll have scuff. All right. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's ignore those two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. My cable is not happy. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Come on, high score. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Come on, high score. Do I need to keep going? We need to pass 190 for it to count. I feel like we need another 50. I feel like another 50 is what we need. Come on. Yeah, we can get it. All right. We're just gonna keep going. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. I hate jumping jacks. Mainly because I don't have very good socks on right now. And my feet, hey, we passed 190. My feet aren't happy. I think they blistered. I have like the most janky socks on imaginable. We're fine. Oh, we're fine. Okay. I'm gonna take a drink. One little drink. We'll be fine. I don't think we're hitting 2 today. I don't think we're hitting 200 today. But that's okay. I'll take 190. 200 can be a different day. Put my hands above my head. I try, guys, believe me. I used to be on the throws team. Long time ago. Grand total of like 3 years ago. I know how to work out poorly. I was just always bad with endurance. I'm not surprised if I randomly have asthma or something. Anyway, we have a number. 225 is apparently the new record to beat. I don't think that's gonna happen. See, my body mod, it's redeemed drink cannibalism. I don't need... it's not cannibalism, okay? We found out drinking water is not cannibalism. It's not to beat. No, truly. The highest number wins, right? It's just a short little workout. I should probably stretch or something. I'm bad at post-workout activities. Alright. Let me take a drink really quick. Someone redeemed it. I'm gonna take a long drink. Alright. I'll stick with what was it, 192? I think I saw it jump to. Dear God, I shouldn't have done that with headphones on. My hair is down right now. Oh, I forgot to turn the fan back on. No wonder it's so hot. Alright. There we go. Alright. Fan's starting again. Hopefully it's not loud. Sometimes it squeaks after it gets turned off. Okay, we're good. What good is a heart rate monitoring thing when you can't actually use it to monitor fancy heart rate stuff? Hey, don't ping my mom. Hopefully they couldn't hear me jumping or something. I don't think so. But it's possible. The cable was very loud. Hitting my desk over and over again. Anyway. Talk about Cookie? I don't think they'd be very happy if we started talking about Cookie Run Kingdom. I don't think so. That's true, there is an update coming out on Tuesday. I'm very excited for it. It's not what we're talking about here, though. I also don't have many other stories. Alright. We're good. You think I'm out of shape? Okay. One thing I want to say, though, is when it comes to when it comes to workouts, I've always, since I was a child, had very, very bad endurance. I was always able to do things. I would not be surprised if I find out at one point in my life that I had some form of asthma or other, like, breathing impairment. I would not be surprised. But I've never really had issues when it came to physical activities. I can do them. I just breathe very heavy. But it's fine. See, heart rate goes down. Heart rate goes down. What's up with that game? You actually want to know, Master Ace? It's getting a big update. I'm really excited for the storyline they're pushing. Anyway, dyed armpits into pit pets. Okay, the pit pets are a great thing. Pit pets are amazing, okay? Slowly goes down. It will slowly go down. It happened last time. We already got back up to like the 180 something mark. I still can't remember what the actual number was last time when I ran outside and started running around. One day we'll beat our new high score. We'll get to 200 eventually. Hype rate, if you're still here, aren't you so glad? Aren't you so glad that dumb VTubers are the ones doing this? I did not. Honestly, I got an Apple Watch, and the way that I picked hype rate was honestly, it was honestly the first thing I found. I'm like, hey, this was easy to set up. You're not amused. Isn't it so great? Isn't it? Isn't having this VTuber use your wonderful app so great? Whew, okay, we're good. We're good. No more heavy breathing. We are good. Anyway, though. Anyway, I don't think I have many more things to talk about. Because I didn't talk about the school assignments. College assignments did not need to be talked about. So we're good. Checked out, though? We're fine. We're fine, Dark. We're fine. It got worse after I had COVID one time. That's the only thing. But we're fine now. Anyway. Talk about Cookie. We're not talking about Cookie, not especially not after Takara banned you or got you kicked out. Anyway, what else? You're worried? I'm not, guys, I'm fine. Please, actually, please no one genuinely worry about me. I know when to stop myself. I may sound like I'm breathing heavy. I'm not in any physical pain. I am in no pain, nor have I ever had any, actual health issues occur. Please know that I may act like I am dumb. I may act like I have really bad thought process in things that I do. I do think through everything that I do. If I felt like I was in any actual pain or anything of the sort, I am perfectly fine. I am perfectly fine. My heart rate may be above normal. Possibly. But I have not done anything that I feel like threatened me in any sort of way. I know for a fact that I have felt my heart beat way faster before. So, we're fine. I don't think that's a problem. I do not feel as though I'm hurting myself. I apologize if I made any of you guys worried. I do everything as safe as possible. I may, again, it was probably very obvious that like every 5 I was panting. If I was not having to, very loudly exclaim my counting, I would have been much better with breath management and stuff. Normally when I was doing jumping jacks, like for training and stuff for when I was on the throwing team, I didn't count, I let everyone else count. But I have done physical sports before. Granted, I was never a good runner. I am an awful runner, awful sprinter, I've never done hurdles, any of the sort. But I was on the, high school throws team and did do club throws over the summer. Like I had 2.5 years of actual sports activity and more so before that of various other things. So no, I understand the limits of actually exerting myself. So we're fine. We're fine. Breathe deeply. I'm fine. I think the only thing we're going is like whenever I'm chatting, I'm always slightly nervous. I have to keep a very, like I try and think through everything I say now. So I'm always nervous whenever I say a sentence out because I'm like, oh God, that could have come out as an innuendo. So that is the one thing. So that is probably why my heart rate is normally higher, because I'm always worried about something I do. Like when I had that one really weird toggle I accidentally toggled on before, I was worried because I did not mean to hit it, and you saw my heart rate spike right there. Basketball, volleyball, and working outside. I mainly only did throwing is my main sport. I did pole vault for a little bit. I did various other events. Like I did paddle tennis for a little bit, like a few just random extracurricular things. Never actually joined a team though. Just random sports I actually did. So I have done stuff. You used to play football? Football is in American football, or football is in soccer football? You tell Fog to go to the doctor. What did Foggy do? Water? Did someone redeem water? If I missed it, I am sorry. Let me take the drink. I did miss it. Thank you, Jovi. Thank you. Yeah, the good one. But which one's the good one? Soccer football or other football? They're both. I don't care for either, so I don't know which one's better, which one's worse. Anyway, more active than half of us right now. Okay, it was only like 2 to 4 hours a day, 6 days a week for the throwing. And that went through all of summer. Obviously, some of the days that there was a track meet, it was less more working out and more just being outside. I've also done my fair share of work, like outside, like more, manual labory type jobs. So I have experience. I know what my body can handle and what it cannot. This honestly was nothing like it. Let me take a drink really quick. Olympic. I never the real ones. I stopped throwing my senior year. I went to state. I medaled in state for both shot and discus, and that was that was my thing. I did also get to go to the Junior Olympics, which sounds like a big fancy title, and I love saying it, but the truth is, there was probably like a couple hundred kids that got to go in for the Junior Olympics per sport. So it really wasn't that impressive, but I like to say it was impressive because I got to go 2 years. I was always really bad at javelin, but I went in pretty decently ranked for like discus and stuff. I then just sucked that day because I got sunblock on my hands and I didn't throw the discus properly. And then my parents still yell at me about it. Especially the one when we had to go to North Carolina. That one wasn't fun. And it's fine. Cheeseburgers does it translate to? Wait, what? A keg of beer? Okay. The one thing I like to say about throwing is it's very much short bursts of everything, especially discus. You don't have to pick up a heavy thing, because do I have a picture of discus? Does anyone not know what a discus is? I feel like this is a very important topic. Do I have a picture of a discus still? Oh, that's screenshots. Yeah, it's not gonna be in there. Pictures I may need again. Hello, discus picture. I don't see anyone saying they don't. So I won't find a picture of an actual discus. But the thing with discus, nope. Okay, wait. I have a picture of the pose for discus. Do I have a picture of a discus itself? Discus was my favorite of all the throws that I got to do. Hammer was also fun, just my coach never taught me how to throw it properly. So I had to work with just one spin, and that was not fun. Alright, I'm just gonna find a picture of discus. Picture. Women's discus. Implement. Or I'll just say discus. Good enough. Yeah, this is almost identical to the ones I had. I'm just gonna poorly screenshot this really quick. Find the screenshots. Basically, the way I always like to describe discus is they're basically metal frisbees, right? And you have to hold them very funny because only the tips of your fingers, normally just your index finger is the most important. Index and ring, and index, middle, and ring are the three that normally wrap around the top of the discus. Personally, I only ever used my pointer and my middle finger to wrap around it because you had to spin it. You have to hold it like upside down. I find a picture of a sculpture. That is not what I want. Discus throw pose. This lady does not look very happy. We'll go with this random picture of a lady. Because this... Actually, this one. This is more of what I'm talking about. Find this picture. Yeah. I'm gonna steal this random picture of a lady that I found online. I don't know who this is. But with the discus, you stand in a ring, if you've never seen this. And you take the implement, and you hold it upside down, and then you spin around the ring. This lady was doing full circle, which I never actually did. I always did a thing called south. Because I sucked at full circle. But you see it, you have to hold it upside down. And all the people, because I had to teach for a while, all the people that I taught how to throw discus, they could never get the gravity to work. Like, it's a lot of technique that goes into discus. Also, have a good night, Hype Rate. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Sorry if I worried you. But yeah. Yeah, see? Discus was fun. Discus was fun. It was a lot of technique, but it's really fun because they're metal and they only weigh a couple pounds. Like maybe, I think the women's discus were about 3 pounds and change. That's a toddler. Okay. This is a, it's just a lady that's throwing, but you always had to pose and you had to spin and you had to keep it, like you see how it's behind her back? You had to keep it and you had to use every part of your body to basically whip it around and then right at the very end, spin it with your index finger. I realize that I'm doing this flick with my wrist that you can't see. There's so much technique. There's so much technique. But I don't know. It's fun. Discus is fun. I liked discus. Discus was my favorite once I learned how to actually throw it properly, which took a lot of time. I liked discus. Shot put's fine. Shot put basically, think just tiny little cannonball, like full metal cannonball. I think the women's ones were about somewhere between 6 and 8 pounds. Can't remember. The men's ones were about 10 pounds, I think, for high school. Not super heavy, but you had to put it up to your cheek or neck basically and just push it out. I keep doing these motions and I realize that you can't see them. This is the moment I wish I had hand tracking or I was in like VR or something, because you had to push it out. And if you came away from your chin and didn't go straight out, then it was disqualified, but still in a circle, still fun. That one was fine. I sucked at javelin. I'm not flexible. Javelin needs to be flexible. Like you need to be able to like arch your back fully like a gymnast and sling it over your shoulder. I was not good at it. I probably just because I never got enough practice, because my high school team did not throw javelin, or at least my coach did not want to take liability for us dum-dums throwing javelins, so we did not get to throw javelins. Javelin throwing's fun. I have a javelin behind my bedroom door actually, because I got to do it in club. And hammer is basically a shot put on a metal rod. And I don't want to go any further than that because I've made some really bad innuendos before with hammer. But that one's fun. That one is also very scary. Your coach was smart. Okay. That's fair. And then weight is basically just a shorter hammer with a heavier iron ball on the end of it. I did not like weight. Weight hurt. To javelin for, it's just there. It's I like to like say that it's self-defense. Like if someone were to break into my house and I was in my room, I'd like shut my door and just hold the javelin kind of like a spear. And then if they came in, just like poke them back out the door. I don't think I'd actually throw it because then I wouldn't want to give them my weapon. Because if you've ever held a javelin, both ends are pointy. Like only one end has metal tipped and it's weighted slightly. But the other tip, if you've ever thrown a javelin, you know you can throw it wrong and it can flip the wrong way and you get yelled at if the wrong tip goes into the ground. But let me see if I can find this javelin. I'm describing these javelin. I think most people know what a javelin looks like. Javelin. But they're both pointy. No, throwing javelin, not a gun. Throwing javelin. Why does no one just have a picture of a javelin? Implement. That one's not tipped. Now there's just a random picture of a javelin. No. Screenshot. So, alright. This is also just poorly screenshotted. Don't mind the text. Alright. So these are javelins. They're normally a couple feet long, like 4.5 to 5 feet long for women's. I think the men's ones are about 5.5 to 6.5 feet long. They're nice. They're nice. Did someone redeem? Oh, there is not. I'll take a drink anyway, though. All right, we're good though. But yeah, as you can see, let me get my cursor. One end of this javelin, this end is metal tip. This is the part that you're supposed to throw into the ground. This is what's supposed to stick. This part is not. It's a blunt end, but it's a very small blunt end. It's still pointy. And this part will go in the ground. The thing is, you want your javelin to be straight so it actually flies. But if this part dips into the ground too hard, it's gonna stop all the momentum and bend your hollow metal javelin. And that's not good. So like if someone were to go into my room and I was holding like the grip or even further down, I could probably poke them. I don't know how well I'd poke them, but you could try and poke them. But if you throw it at them and it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, they could take it and without even having to flip it around, try and get you with this end of it. Like it's not a practical weapon, but I like to pretend that if someone were to show up, then I'd have self-defense. I don't know how to read. Do better with rifles and bows than I do sidearms, though I shot your... How did you shoot yourself with a bow and arrow? I've shot a bow and arrow before. Granted, it was just a normal bow, like standard longbow. I've never shot a compound bow or a crossbow, but I don't know how you shoot yourself. If me, when I was 6 years old, could shoot an arrow and not harm myself, what were you doing with that bow and arrow? Arrow is too small for you and you're too shoot? Okay. Okay. Guns are where it's at? Okay. 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 I see. I see. I've never actually shot a firearm before in any sort of way. I just kind of existed. My chair is finally starting to squeak. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. I try and squeak the... I don't know if it's showing up. It's not showing up, but I can squeak my chair now. It's not the super loud squeaks anymore though. But I do need to get a bow for hunting. I've never gone hunting either. I don't know if I really want to go hunting. I like the ability to know the basics of shooting an arrow. 4 times in a row. You know, that's good. There's a reason I switched this chair. I was trying to like capitalize on the old streams, right? The olden days. The olden days are fun. Anyway though. Anyway. We're good. I think too, I did want today's stream to go on longer. However, I got a text that my dad wants the internet back. So I kind of need to give the internet back. He's home early today. Raid? Yeah, we can raid. We'll raid. We'll raid. So yeah, no, it's fine. He knows. He knows. He is supportive of the streams. It's fine. Do breathing exercises on stream. Read? What do I need to read? There's nothing to read. Quiet 1 minute, breathe slowly, and how much you need to lower your heart rate. I don't want to stop talking. I'm sure it can go lower. Let me take the drink really quick. Thank you, Frost. I also don't know quite how to do proper breathing exercises. I know we can get the heart rate down though, if I am more calm, but it's perfectly fine where it is. It's happy where it is. So I don't know how to breathe. Demon Slayer, they will practice the breathing. I don't need to practice the breathing. Plus, I don't think anyone can do the breathing techniques that they do. It's okay. It's okay. All right, let me take the stretch really quick. And while that's happening, I will basically say thank you guys for coming to today's stream. I know it was different. I was able to chat the whole time and may or may not have left at one point to go try and run around my backyard. We played High Score Simulator. It was High Score Simulator and it was fun. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to today's stream. Next week we will be playing King of the Castle on Saturday. I'll make this announcement tomorrow. And the other mystery thing that's happening on Sunday will change. It'll be different. It'll be different. It'll be different. We've done it once before, but Foggy does not want me to say it now, so you'll know tomorrow. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to today's stream. Let me try and open up this music. Hopefully it actually works, and it's not loading. Alright, yeah. I'll see you next time.